We have business with El Condor. We're bookmakers.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Are you high?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm really excited to chat with you both for Bookie season 2. From the first couple of episodes, it's lived up to all of my expectations from season 1. So kudos first and foremost. Now, I grew up loving 2.5 Men, so I was thrilled when Charlie reunited with you guys for season 1, and I'm even more happy to see him back in season 2. I'd love to hear when you had the idea to bring him back for season 2. Was it right away after working with him on season 1, or was it when you opened the writer's room for season 2?
Oh, I think season 1 was so much fun. It was such an extraordinary experience to work with Charlie again and see his skill. He's a master of the craft, no question about it. And he was an absolute joy to have to be working with again after all these years and all the darkness we went through. And there was no question that we were going to figure out a way to bring him back in season 2 as one of Danny and Ray's less reliable clients.
I think that's to say the least. I love that you found that for him so quickly, because he's such a great part of this show. And so in talking about Danny, obviously the season 1 finale left off with him finally sort of realizing he hasn't been the best to Sandra and setting off to try and repair that relationship. What can you tell me about how big of an impact that's going to be going right into season 2?
Well, yeah, we're jumping right in there. You know, we're picking right up. We're not missing a beat from season 1 into 2. And
yeah, season 2 begins within minutes, within an hour or so of the end of season 1. Story-wise, you know, it's Danny driving up to Northern California to try and woo his wife to come home, to get her to come back home with him, and Ray finds himself in a hospital, you know, with his grandmother and her almost betrothed, you know, barely alive.
yeah.
It was really quite the quite the crazy startup for this season, but yeah, I'm sure my readers are going to be excited to see that. And so I'd love to also talk about Lorraine and Hector, because I love the banter and dynamic that they have. Obviously, Ray is sort of flaky when it comes to romantic commitments, and so I'm curious if there's ever been a thought of actually having Lorraine and Hector be, you know, a romantic tie, or if you've always considered them to be platonic.
Well, we know how he feels. We know how he feels about her, but we have not consummated that relationship. You know, but you know, let's see if there's a season 3. Let's see what happens. We don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, he's very much infatuated with her, which is you know, the what is it? Unrequited love is he's an extraordinary actor, and his comedy chops are so elegant.
Yeah.
I love Jorge in the comedy genre. He's just so perfect. So I can't wait.
We're very lucky to get him, both of them. We're so fortunate. This whole cast has been a blessing for us.
They're fantastic from top to bottom. I see I've got enough time for one more question. So Chuck, I want to turn to you. We got word of a spinoff for Big Bang in October, and I'm curious what you can share about how far along in development that may or may not be.
It's actually several years of conversations, and I can't really go into detail on it yet, but hopefully after the new year, we'll have something to discuss.
Well, I look forward to hearing more about that. But in the meantime, I really look forward to keeping the word alive about Bookie and hopefully getting you that season 3, because I know there's so many more directions for you guys to go with these characters, and I can't wait to see it. So thank you guys so much. Really an honor to chat with you both.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it.
Sell the wife, sell the house, and put every penny you have on Loco Rocco's Game of the Year.
What'd you think?
I think you owe us 42 grand.
Mom!